Welcome to Jyotish Tirtha Vyadeeth. Alright, Cancer, listen up, because 2026 is shaping up to be a pretty big year for you. We're about to break down exactly what the universe has planned, so let's just dive right in. So, let's start with the big headline number, shall we? 75%. That's your overall rating for good fortune in 2026. A full 3/4 of the year is lining up in your favor. So, what does that actually mean? Well, think of it this way. The vast majority of your year is just packed with opportunities and positive vibes. Only that little 25% slice represents times when you'll want to be a little more careful. I mean, that's an incredibly positive outlook for a whole year. A number is a great start, but what does it really mean for your career, for your relationships, your money? That's what this guide is all about. We're going to give you the complete roadmap for your year. Now, what's really fascinating here is the why. It all comes down to the planets. Your ruling planet, the moon, is in a great spot for most of the year. And you've got Jupiter giving a huge boost to your finances and family life. The few little challenges, they come from Saturn, which might bring a bit of mental stress, and Rahu and Ketu, which could cause small hiccups here and there. But honestly, the big players are totally on your team. So, with that kind of cosmic support, where can you expect to see the biggest wins? Let's take a look at the highlights of your year. I mean, just look at this list. Your family life, your marriage, these are set to be some of the best parts of your year. You're going to see tons of opportunities for building wealth and maybe even buying property. If you're looking for love or marriage, the stars are seriously aligned for you. And at work, get ready for promotions, new jobs, and just major progress. It's really shaping up to be a year of success across the board. Okay, now let's get into the nitty-gritty. We're going to break down how this all plays out in the most important areas of your life. And we'll even pinpoint the exact times to make your move and maybe when to just chill. Alright, for your career, you're going to want to circle March, June, July, and November on your calendar. These are your golden months for asking for that promotion, switching jobs, or launching something new. Now, on the other hand, May and October, that's when patience is going to be your best friend. Just keep your head down, focus on your work, and try to avoid any big conflicts. And what about love? Well, the pattern is just as clear. March, July, and November are incredibly lucky for marriage proposals or just taking your relationship to the next level. If you're single, these are your best months to get out there. But during February, May, and October, just be a little more mindful of small misunderstandings. A little extra patience during these times will go a long, long way. Now, when it comes to your finances, you'll want to pay very close attention to June, July, September, and December. These months are flagged as being super powerful for financial gains. We're talking a bonus, a successful investment, or just a nice bump in your income. The key is to be ready to grab those opportunities when they pop up. We've talked about a bunch of strong months, right? But what if I told you there was one single month that stands head and shoulders above all the rest? A true golden period for you in 2026. The big question is, which month is it? When is your luck going to be at its absolute, undeniable peak? July, that's the one. It's the month where any lingering bad luck or negative energy is said to just fade away, opening the door for some seriously good fortune. So what makes July so special? Well, for starters, there's a real chance for a significant financial windfall. They even mention a lottery win as a possibility. It's the absolute best time to buy property, and if you're thinking about marriage or getting engaged, the success rate is nearly 100%. This is the month where your entire fate can take a positive turn. So, whatever you do, don't let July just pass you by. Okay, we've covered the amazing highs. But to really make the most of the year, it's just as important to know when to be a little cautious. So let's look at the periods that need a bit more of your attention. 3 months really stand out on the timeline. February, May, and October. These are the periods that make up that 25% caution zone we talked about. Just knowing what to expect during these times is going to help you navigate them like a pro. So in February, just keep an eye out for minor health things like colds and maybe some communication gaps in your relationships. In May, you might feel the pressure rise at work, expenses could go up, and you'll want to pay attention to your digestive health. And then in October, be careful with throat infections, and this is a very specific one, exercise extra care when you're driving. This is also another month where misunderstandings can pop up really easily. So with all this information, the highs, the lows, what can you do to actively make your year even better? Let's move to our final section, a simple toolkit of practices to boost all that good fortune. Here are some super simple but really powerful things you can do all year long. On Mondays, listen to the Shiv Puran, offer milk and water to the moon, and donate white foods like rice or milk. You can chant the Chandra Gayatri mantra, which is a prayer to the moon god. Also, try wearing more white clothing, and most importantly, show respect to your elders. These small acts are believed to attract some majorly positive energy into your life. You know, at the end of the day, this is a guide. It's a map of the cosmic energies. The planets provide the opportunities and the warnings, but how you use them, that's all up to you. So the real question is, with this knowledge in hand, how are you going to make 2026 one of your best years yet?
Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel and stay with us by liking, sharing, and commenting.